Top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a clutch hitter when it mattered. Ended up driving in 3 runs, and they were all 3 important runs to drive in. Without him, this would have really been a different game.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Biloxi came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Bert Smith claims the win out of the pen, his first.
4 runs on 10 hits.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the set to get his evening at the plate started, Jack Meyer, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around. Baseline, fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. What a play! Ready now, Brady Peterson, as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Peterson.
He's set. Here it comes. Taken high and deep to right. Meyer going back on it. To the track, to the wall. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Well, he was already off a bit, giving up a run in the first, and then they tag him for a 2-run job here, and he's officially struggling. When a start goes sideways this early, it's hard to get back on track sometimes. We'll see if he...
Ready to take his chance again. Brady Peterson, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Hot shot on the ground to short. Bermudez scoops it up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete, and the home team leads it 3-0. So striding in, Kyle Farmer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 3 runs already home here. He's on the ground over to first. Peterson fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Brady Peterson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Stepping up now, Barry Flores. He singled his last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy. They're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Brady Peterson will stand in here, but before he does, let's take it back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. High in the air into shallow left center. Huber moving in. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
And he was locked in at the plate up there. You could really see it in his approach and the swings he put on the ball. Finished with 3 base hits, and he certainly was a big factor in their victory.
4 errors. They left 10.
There's no stopping me. Get out of my way, I'm like a runaway train flying at a supersonic speed. I got what you want. I got it. I got what you need. I got it. Welcome to the show. Get ready for the major leagues. Alright. All my life I said I'm gonna be one of the greats. Now I'm finally here. Ain't nothing
After a brief trial move, this prospect is being returned to his original role. For now, anyways.
You know that I got it, that's all I really got to say. I raise it up another level when the bright lights come on. Let's play, baby. The blood in my veins runs ice cold. Clutch is number 23. Wherever I go, that's the main event. I'm used to all eyes on me. All my life I said I'm gonna be one of the greatest. Now that I'm finally here, ain't nothing about this fake. It's the real thing.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors. Now at the plate, Brady Peterson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Brady Peterson.
First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Guys, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. This is a fight at the bat rack. Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Batting fourth.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eric Thames. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Chavez is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, the one thing that jumps off the page at me is the fact that this team leads the league in doubles, putting themselves in scoring position time and time again. Instead of having to get a few knocks, one base hit gets you right back in the ball game.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Coming to the plate now, Bryant Adair, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peterson waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Digging in, Dino Chavez. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. That's lifted the other way out to left. Peterson sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jeffrey Ramiro, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch.
Digging in now, Joseph Oliver, as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Oliver.
Hit high and deep out to left. Peterson going back to the track, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. So much of this game is situational hitting. Now at the plate, Brady Peterson. He reached on a single in his first try.
Peterson.
First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ted Poe. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
At the plate, Brady Peterson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Turned on down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. Again, another foul ball.
Come on. Let it fly right here.
Hey, get a good one here right now.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Into the box now, Bryant Adair. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Peterson is there, and he has it for the out. Now at the plate, Fred Dotson. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Peterson is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. So striding forward now, Brady Peterson. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left hand.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
For the victorious Bay Bears.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Biloxi Shuckers and the Mobile Bay Bears. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Austin Montag will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Second, the left fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Peterson.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
Hey, get your pitch right up
Batting
there.
third.
Striding forward now is the DH, Edward Devitt. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. On to first, a double play. No runs on a hit, no errors. And into the box, Brady Peterson. He singled his last time up.
Peterson.
He's set and the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Hey, come on, let the big dog eat, buddy.
1-0 count. Here it is. Line drive to center field.
Fall in.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Nice hit, big guy. Attaboy.
Coming to the plate now, Edward Devitt. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Edward.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. On to first, and they get the double play. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. Now batting, Jeffrey Ramiro, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peterson is after it. He's there and records the first out. Standing in, Brady Peterson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Hitter. Edward.
Here we go.
Devitt.
Hard hit toward the hole.
All right, hang on.
And there's a base hit
here.
as that gets through into left. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with two away, they didn't like their chances there.
Come on, baby.
So runners at the corners with two gone, and in steps the lefty power threat, Eric Thames. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Cristobal Chavez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Peterson comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Stepping in, Brady Peterson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Up there. Let's go.
Ready with the 0-1. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Hoff is on his way home. And that'll score the run from second as they jump in front now, 2-1. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Standing in, Edward Devitt.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter, Edward Devitt.
Hey, 90 feet anyway, kid. Here we go.
And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eric Thames. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Richard Humphreys. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Brady Peterson. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Oh, and he can't come up with it. A toss behind the back. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Ready for another shot now, Bryant Adair. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Set to deliver the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peterson is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Striding in, Fred Dotson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Dotson.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peterson on the move, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score.
Biloxi
Biloxi jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back.
2 runs, 10 hits.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Biloxi Shuckers and the Mobile Bay Bears. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Eloy Campos, a South Dakota native, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches.
Digging in to try it again, Brady Peterson, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at.
Come on, baby.
Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
First pitch coming, here it is. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Adair has a beat on it, makes the play, 1 away. And he might have thought about it at third, but with 1 away. Leading off the inning, Reed Hamby, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Reed.
Hit in the air out to left field. Peterson moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now in the box, Bryant Adair, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And they take the lead. It's gone.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he...
Ready once again, Reed Hamby. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Reed Hamby.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Peterson will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Brady Peterson, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Got him to go down swinging there. Edward Devitt becomes the first out of the inning. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. This is pulled into right, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. At the plate, Richard Humphreys. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Humphreys.
A swing and a ground ball to third. A tag for one, on to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs. Striding in once again, Brady Peterson. He singled his last time up.
Brady Peterson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Oliver takes it in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Striding into the box, Joseph Oliver.
The second baseman, Joseph Oliver.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Peterson. 1 away. Now at the plate, Brady Peterson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Peterson.
Lifted into center field. Ramiro on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
8-5 tonight. Gary McLeod gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRoe. The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Biloxi Shuckers and the Mobile Bay Bears. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jay Doe gets the call in Game 5 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Into the box now, Brady Peterson. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one.
Hey, keep it going. Stay hot.
First offering on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. Chavez sprinting after it, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Here's the 0-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Oliver will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. On to first, a double play. In now, Ted Poe. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
There we go, what?
The 1-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peterson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in for his second at bat, Brady Peterson. He reached on a single in his first try.
Peterson.
Hit in the air out to right. Cantu has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. So digging in now, Jeffrey Ramiro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Ramiro.
Hey, double him up. Let's go.
Here's the 0-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Peterson. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Brady Peterson. He flew out in his last at bat.
Brady Peterson.
Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Adair going back, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
Devin.
Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Adair. Makes the play, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Runner at second, 1 away, and in steps the lefty power threat, Eric Thames.
Hey, come on now. One time, right here.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. This one's flared off to the right side. Cantu is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Heath Batista. He singled his last time up.
Batista.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Peterson is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Stepping in, Brady Peterson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Stepping into the box, Steve Ullman.
The first baseman, Steve Ullman.
Here now the 2-2. In the air now out to left. Moving under it, Peterson. And he makes the catch for the second out. Ready for another chance, Ted Poe, and their runners at the corners now.
Ted Poe.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peterson is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4 outs saved. Job well done.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Bay Bears jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jay Doe earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Luke Bard gets a 4-out save, his 14th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Bay Bears, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 16 men on base. Time of the ball.
The evaluation of minor league prospects is not only the business of team scouts. Sports agents do their homework as well. From the ranks of hundreds of minor league prospects, the next generation of MLB superstars will eventually emerge. Determining which prospects will be those superstars is big business, and getting in on the ground floor is smart business. This prospect has become the object of a notable sports management company's attention. However impressive an agent's qualifications may be, the trading in of a long-time trusted mentor for a corporate wheeler-dealer can feel like a scary step. But a fledgling must leave the nest, for a big world awaits.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Tennessee Smokies and the Biloxi Shuckers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
Play ball.
Digging in, Brady Peterson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Brady Peterson.
Line toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Now to the plate, Edward Devitt, as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Devitt.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Doty giving chase. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
One of the keys to being a great outfielder is not being afraid to sacrifice your body. Terrific diving catch there that he made look a lot easier than it actually is.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eric Thames. And he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. Throw in time, and the side is retired. We've played an inning, still 0-0. At the plate, Kenny Crowley, and their runners at the corners now.
Kenny Crowley.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peterson has a beat on it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brady Peterson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here from the stretch. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away. Settling in now, Edward Devitt.
Now that, boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
And there's a first step in the comeback. The sac fly makes this a 4-1 ball game. Stepping into the box, Eric Thames. He got on top of the ground out victim last time. A dive, but he's back.
Let's fly. Let's go right here.
And again a throw, and the runner back safely. Peterson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Hey, shit, drive it.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no. Digging in and looking for more, Taylor Davis. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. fly ball into straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Brady Peterson. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for two. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edward Devitt. He hit a sac fly earlier. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Ready now, Brady Peterson. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Line to the right side. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one.
Hey, that ball was hit hard. Good job.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
The right fielder, number 8.
So stepping in, Edward Devitt. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Pops this one up. In there, a base hit. The relay, and that's the second out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the play. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Brady Peterson. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. First pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Crowley. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to victory.
5 runs, 12 hits, 1 error.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and 1 gone in the inning.
The left fielder, number 22. Brady Peterson.
This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, way to drive that one. Nice pitch.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week,
now
you just know you're locked in.
Third base.
They start talking 8 games. Now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
And he'll dive back in. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And another throw over. And the runner back.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
And again a throw. And a dive, but he's back in. There we go. In there. Now the throw.
Got him.
Is there, and he's out trying to take second. Ernesto Manuel has been summoned from the bullpen.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Tennessee Smokies and the Biloxi Shuckers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. David Mejia will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
The Shuckers.
So coming to the plate, Brady Peterson, and he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. Doty has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Kerry Lowry. 9-1-2 due up.
Kerry Lowry.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peterson arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. So striding in, Marshall Doty. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Marshall Doty
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Peterson is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Now at the plate, Rudy Granger. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Digging in, Alvin Bolich.
The batter, number 44.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peterson has it in his tracks, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping up now, Brady Peterson. He flew out at his last at-bat.
Here you go now. Come on now. One time.
First offering on its way. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And this one will bounce into the wall. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Richard Humphreys comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Let her rip one time.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Now at the plate, David Sanchez. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
David.
The 0-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and that'll get down for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep it.
At the plate, Brady Peterson due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Bolich is there. Let's see if they try it. And they decide not to push things here with 1 away as he'll into the box now. Francesco Bermudez as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swing and a looper to left. Peterson moving forward. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on, and the inning is over. One more look at the circus catch in left field. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. So striding forward now, Kenny Crowley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit in the air out to left field. Peterson has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
Come on, baby. See it.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brady Peterson. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Crowley is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save of the year so far.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score.
First for the victorious Shuckers, 2 runs.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Tennessee Smokies and the Biloxi Shuckers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Luis Serrano is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty D, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Doty is there. 2 down. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Now at the plate, Taylor Davis. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the inning.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Into the box, Brady Peterson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me the same at-bat. As you stride to the plate right here, give me the same.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, D-Roy. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
Humphrey.
Let her rip right here.
The 3-1. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Chet Puck. He reached on a single in his first try.
Hey, hit me a speed right here.
Comes set, the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right.
Go home.
Crowley on the move. And he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. Now batting, Kenny Crowley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Peterson, 1 away. Stepping in, Brady Peterson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Hey,
First pitch of the at-bat. Lined into right, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Standing in, Richard Humphreys, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitch.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Your pitch only, huh? See it, drive it. Let's go, kid.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases-loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Kenny Crowley. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Now the payoff pitch home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peterson is over. And the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Leading off the inning, Rudy Granger, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Gone! Ready for another shot now, Alvin Bolich. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Popped straight up. Bomb onto the grass, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Standing in, Brady Peterson is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Peterson.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Doty looking up, and it's gone. Solo shot to right center. 3rd home run for him on the year. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now 3-1.
Well, that blast serves notice that this kid is as good as the hype suggests. He has the tool. Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finish the month with a bang. Just the way you want to.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Biloxi led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.
12 men on base.
The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. It's the first game in the month of June between the Tennessee Smokies and the Biloxi Shuckers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Steve Rigdon, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Peterson.
Digging in the switch hitter, Brady Peterson. And he's one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now, carrying a 10-game hitting streak into this one. 1 out, nobody on. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Doty is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Striding in, Francesco Bermudez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Bermudez.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Peterson is after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now in the box, Brady Peterson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Brady Peterson.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line toward center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Brady Peterson. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitchers.
You're going.
And that'll get over the wall, so forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only one away. Stepping up to the plate, Juan Guillen, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Skied into very shallow right. Crowley moves over. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game. Ready once again, Alexis Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Striding in once again, Hannes Parrish. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the 3-0. Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
Now batting, the third baseman, Johnny Gray.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 hit. No error. At the plate, Kenny Crowley.
Number 5. Kenny.
Here now the 2-2.
Crowley.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Peterson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Nothing across here this half. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Smokies are on top, 4-1.
22, Brady Peterson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes 1, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
Now batting, catcher.
Striding into the box, Juan Guillen. Himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. And he'll get back in safely. Peterson, the runner at second with 1 away. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Crowley is there, 2 down. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. 9th inning coming up.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out.
Just a Sundays is about to be epic.
Look, I get it rocking like a cradle. I never sold, but I was able to see my partners make thorough bread without the stable while packing something that make it top spin like dreidels. Ooh, I hung around them shells like April. Oatmeal, oatfield. Me when I get to saying it's so real. Folk will think that it's entertaining till fly, no subliminal. That's the plight of aggravated aboriginals. My whole life I've been congregating with. I swear I graduated with just minimal effort. Lectures to me was just receive better from the king of Bedford. Stop vexing. I swear Biggie taught me lessons. My guess is his propensity for excellence might not get discussed by the adolescents, but I'm blessed with, yeah, the gift of carrying torches. Sometimes I get nervous as a suitor that's entering courtship. Ooh. Then I get to feeling euphoric. Holy flow.
A first conversation with a new representative can be exhilarating to a young player.
Time for the youngin' with the best flow. Lame ducks be like, what pond you from? I tell them harder than when monsoons come. And they chase cheese, only dipping when that fondue come.
A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client. Confidence that he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips. But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actualities.
Scripture tell me no one excluded when rain dripping. We all part of the picture, it's just our frames different. And I still ride for myself. I just think different. Oh.
Hey, look, now that I've got your attention, peep game.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and one gone in the inning.
The left fielder, number 22, Brady Peterson.
Line toward right center. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Bouncer to the left side.
Right here, on the back.
Gloves it, and there's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 23, Anthony Taw.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One hit, one left.
Ladies and
Birch
gentlemen,
Smith
your
enters to do the
attention,
pitching in the...
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done. But hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a
the
W.
Victorious Shuckers, 6 runs, 9 hits.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Ought to be a good one here between the Biloxi Shuckers and the Mississippi Braves. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. So here's the cleanup hitter, Brady Peterson. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Peterson.
Heading out towards shallow right. Davidson has a play, makes the play, one away. Now at the plate, Joey DiMaggio. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Joey DiMaggio.
And he gets him to go after 1-0-2 as this is popped in the air toward the left side of the infield. Parrish is there, one away. In now, Brady Peterson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Wait for a good one now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line, but speared on a hop. On to first, and they get them both. So digging in now, Charlton Davidson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Peterson moves over. 2 gone. Into the box now, Ray Stallings. He singled his last time up. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And that's off the left field wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. And the throw in gets away from him. When that one left the bat, I wasn't sure where it was going to come. Digging in once again, Brady Peterson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old Baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as well. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him. Stepping in, Brady Peterson.
Left fielder, Brady Peterson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. And it's a 4-1 game.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Coming to the plate now, Chet. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Hey, drive him in. Need you right here.
Softly on a line to third. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up.
Stepping into the box, Damian Ackerman due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Peterson comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Striding in to start the 9th, John Ames, and they'll need him to get something going here. This is lifted out to left. Moving under it, Peterson. 1 out.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
A player is called to question by his manager on his recent base running performance. The player's been caught stealing an inordinate amount of times recently. Essentially, a red light is being issued here. Red means stop. Also, do not go.